You ready? Okay, Andres. Well, to do an introduction, as you know, my name is Francisco Javier Hurtado. I'm like a student tutor. I'm finishing my career as an English teacher. So, and I have this responsibility to guide you with the other classmate during this speaking English uh, course, intermediate 2. I'm a I'm currently teaching a private school. I'm married. I have 2 kids. I live in Palmira. This is the city where I'm living now, but I'm not original from Palmira. I am from the Pacific Coast, a small municipality called Timbiquí, Cauca, and I was born very far away from here. It's a very small town called San Bernardo. It doesn't appear on the map, but it's still there. It's there. So now I'm happy to be here and try to help you with this, uh, with your studies. We will try to do our best, you and me, and all of us who are involved in this learning process. So I'm here to help you if you allow me to do so. Okay?
Okay, teacher,
If
thanks.
you in some case do not understand, if I'm speaking too fast, just let me know and I will lower down so you can get the information effectively. Is that okay for you?
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, whatever I'm going to ask you is to, if you can do a, a self presentation. Do you watch the video that I sent to you?
Yes, I see the
Yes.
videos. Uh,
What do you think about it?
how, teacher?
And what do you think about the videos?
Uh, about the presentation. Yes, I see. I
Yes, the
saw.
presentation.
I saw the videos. Um about the videos, my presentation.
Yes. Talk
Okay,
about yourself.
okay, teacher. My name is Rolfo Andrés Ramirez Puerta. Uh, I'm 40 years old. Uh, I live in Pereira City. Uh, I'm six semester in bachelor degree English. I'm in this moment I'm retired uh, of National Police. I'm married, 2 daughters, Andrea and Sara. Uh, I was born in Viterbo, Caldas. I'm people person. I'm happy. I'm quiet. I'm like study. In this moment of my life, I think uh, take uh, uh, time of relax in this process. Uh, I was working in the National Police in this moment with my family, studying and enjoying my free time.
That's great. Andres, I'm talking with Andres, right?
How?
It's great to hear you. You do so many things, and yeah, the expectation from these conversational courses
Oh
has to
yes.
be always high. When we are in this process, one of the most difficult things that we face is how to communicate. So this course, I hope it can help you to develop and go deeply in any of those skills that you are pretending to reach. Okay, this space will be more focused on speaking. It doesn't matter the pronunciation. The thing is, you can address well, you can make yourself understand to the rest of the group, to your teacher, and by your presentation, I think you're doing pretty well. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
So, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen in your computer? Can you see these four pictures here?
Yes, teacher. I see the image comparative adjectives.
All right. So, what do you see on those pictures,
How?
Andres?
Why? ¿Qué? Perdón. Excuse me.
What do you see on those pictures?
Uh, four image, four pictures, and comparative adjectives in the one image. Uh, the comparison between the child and the girl. Uh, the boy is most taller than the girl.
Okay, you see in the first picture, you see a girl and a boy, but also there are another two images there. Mm. Beside the girl and beside the boy, you see two piles of books, right?
Yes.
And that is the objects, or those are the objects that for you to make the comparison using those two, the adjective that you have there. You have the adjective and then the comparative adjective. So how do you make a comparison in your own words between these two things that you see here?
Yes, teacher. Uh,
So you say the daughter is you because you say the boys is more taller than the girl. Is that correct to say that?
yes, yes, teacher. The boy is down taller.
Than the girl. Okay.
Yes.
So in the next picture, what images do you see there?
In the next picture, the dog, the boy is than small. Excuse me, is small. No, change. The dog, the dog, and the girl is smaller than small the dog and the boy.
Okay, Andres. Easy. Look, don't hesitate yourself. Yes. First, you have to describe what is in the image. You can say, I see two dogs. One is small and the other one is smaller, right?
Yes.
You just read the words that you see there. The the boy who has the dog with the boys is small, or but the dog that is with the girl is smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try to read what you see in the picture.
The,
Okay.
the next
So
picture.
how about the last one? The last picture. Who is heavier? Or who has the heavier thing in his hand or her hands? The boy or the girl?
Teacher, excuse me, repeat please.
You see, they are holding two things. The girl is holding something, and as well is the boy, right? And you
Yes.
say the two words down. One says heavy, and the other say heavier. Do you understand what is the meaning of those words in Spanish or the translation? Yes.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Who is there?
My name is
Daniel?
John.
John, welcome. Welcome to our conference. We started at about 16 minutes. We are trying to doing a warm up. Here I have 4 pictures, and we're talking about what do you see on those pictures, John? Can you tell me what do you see in picture one?
Let me open the screen, please.
Please do it. Andres is there? Andres, can you hear me? All right.
Yes.
Good. You are there.
Teacher, I can see the screen.
You cannot see it?
Yes.
Now?
No. No.
Can you see now?
No, teacher.
I see the image, but the partner is in front.
Can you see now the picture now?
No, teacher. Teacher, excuse me, but I just arrived home. Okay.
It's okay. Don't worry, John.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
And now, can you see now the screen, Andres?
Teacher, the image. No.
The image, you don't see the image?
No.
Me neither, teacher.
Oh, come on, let me try again.
Okay.
How about you there? No, not yet?
No, yeah, teacher. I'm seeing the face of my partner. Right now.
Right now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Let's go a little back, John, and do your own presentation. Just a quick presentation. Your name, where are you from, what is your occupation? Go ahead.
Okay. My name is hello. My name is John Freddy Salazar. I'm from Palmira Valle, but I live in the coast, Atlantic coast, 22 years ago. I work in a coal mine. I work like a technician mechanic. I'm 44 years old. I have three children. Three children. And I enrolled in the university in the seventh semester.
Great,
Degree in, degree in English as a foreign language.
great, John. Thank you for your presentation. Now,
Okay.
do you receive all the information that I sent you? You watch the videos?
Yes, teacher, but I just can see the video, but don't the document.
Okay. Now, can you see the images in the screen in your computer?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I want you just do a description. What do you see on those pictures? The first and the second one.
The first and the second one picture.
Start with the first one.
Okay. In the first image, I see a girl with a with a lot of with a lot of boobs, and beside her there is a boy with other a lot of boots, but the boy had more boots than the girl. Then
So,
we
and
can
how do
see
you make a comparison between the boy and the girl?
exactly
How
the
do you
quantity
make a
of boots.
comparison?
Yes, the quantity of boots of the boy are taller than the girl.
Okay. And how about the second one? The second picture.
Okay, the second one is the the dog of the girl is smaller than the boy, than the dog boy.
Perfect. That's it.
Yes. What else? The dog of the boy is bigger than the girl dog.
All right. You can do it in either way. The opposite of small is big. So the comparative adjective will be bigger. That is
Bigger.
good.
Exactly.
Perfect. So let's move on. Okay. Here I will show you. Uh, this is kind of chart where you can see the adjectives, the comparative, and the superlative. How do we um, so we have the rules here. When we have, for example, adjective with one syllable, like quick and old, to make the comparative, we just add er, as you see in the screen. Quick, quicker. And for the superlative, the same
EST.
adjective, one syllable, we add est. So it will be quicker, quickest. Quick, quicker, quickest. All right, as it is also in the adjective old. But when we have those adjective ending in letter E, as you see there, like safe, nice, and so on, we only add the R to the adjective, and the comparative will be safer, nicer. As well as for the superlative, we just add is st, safest and nicest. As you see in those who just have one consonant, one vowel, and another consonant, to make the comparative, we double the last consonant and we add er. So from big in comparative will become bigger, or in superlative we add est, biggest. For those with two syllables but ending in the letter Y, as an example, heavy, lovely. Whatever we do is remove the Y and add I-E-R. R, heavier, lovelier, as well as for the superlative, heaviest and loveliest. It's easy to understand, right?
Yes,
Are
teacher.
you getting the information right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
So for those who have two or more syllables, like famous, embarrassed, interesting, beautiful, and so on, we whatever we do is we use more. We use the word more before the adjective famous, more famous, more embarrassed. And for the superlative, put the word most famous, most. There is a noise. Is something is happening. I don't know if it's with you. When I'm speaking, please turn on the microphone so the communication will be better. Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andres and John?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, do you understand this rule? This is the most important part. If you understand the rule, you can do any sentence uh, with any adjective. So this is the most important. And the last rule, you say irregular. We have some adjectives that are not like those I already have explained to you. For example, good and bad. Why do we call them irregular? You see, the root of each of them change to make the comparison and to make the superlative. The good become better and best in the superlative, bad, worse, and worst. So let's make practice and see if you understand how to work with this rule. Okay, so I will show you these examples here. Whatever you're going to do is each of you are going to uh, respond or complete this worksheet. You can see there you will find sentences in comparative and sentences in superlative. Following the chart that we just shared, you're going to say what is the correct way to complete those sentences. Are you ready? Are you ready? Turn on your microphone, please,
Yes,
when you're
yes,
going to
teacher.
speak.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Sean, you're going to say 1, 2, and 3. Then Andres, 4, 5, and 6. And then you switch, okay? Until we'll finish with all of them. Come on. You can do it. Let's
Okay,
begin.
teacher. Okay. The number one is this exercise is easier than the previous exercise.
Perfect.
The number one, the TV show is more interesting.
Do you think, why do you say that is more interesting?
Because I think because interesting is two or more syllables. Then if
But
we should to add the particle more.
when we use more, when we do comparative or we do superlative,
Ah, okay, okay,
Uh,
okay.
the first thing that you need to do is to identify if the sentence is written in comparative and superlative, right,
Ah,
Andres?
the second sentence, teacher.
No, it's John's turn. He's doing the first, the second, and the third. You will do 4, 5, and 6.
okay.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, the
Okay.
number two.
Number 2. Go ahead,
Yeah.
John.
Yes, I have a big mistake there.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Just continue.
This TV is the most interesting.
This TV show is the most
Interesting.
interesting.
Exactly.
Good. Next.
Number 3. Yesterday was hotter. Hottest
Uh,
day of the year.
repeat, please.
No. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year.
Of the year. Oh, good. You see the difference between the sentence number 1 and the 2 and 3?
Yes,
Yes.
because the number one had the particle done. That
Then,
is used
perfect.
that is used for comparative.
That is the response. Then become a very key word to make the comparative. Very
Yes.
good, Sean.
Okay, teacher.
Andrew,
Teacher, okay, it is the most difficult test of all.
it is the most, it is, do you see it is there? Or do you see,
Most difficult
yeah, it is the most difficult test of all. Good.
of all.
Number 5.
Yes. This pen writes better than my previous one.
Good. Number 6.
This book is more exciting than that film.
Perfect. Sean.
Yes, teacher. Number 7.
Number 7, yes.
This pupil is the most intelligent in the class.
Number 8.
Number 8. This is the oldest castle in Britain.
Britain. This is the oldest castle in Britain.
In
9.
Britain. 9. Friends are more important than money.
Very good.
Okay.
Andres.
Uh, this watch is the most expensive than the necklace.
Are you sure? Is that correct?
More expensive, teacher. It's the
Ah,
most. Excuse me.
no,
This actor is the most famous actor in Spain.
that's good.
English is easier than Italian.
Then Italia. Come on, Andres. Read well.
English is more is the more
No,
Italian.
you say well the first time. The
Is the
first time.
easier than Italian.
Italian. Italian.
Italian, okay, teacher.
Yes, English is easier than Italian. Very good. John, continue.
Okay. Hostels are cheaper than hotels.
Hostels are cheaper than hotels. Good.
Hotels. My
Continue.
sister is older than me.
Perfect.
This cake is more delicious than ice cream.
Very good. Andres.
Okay, teacher. This dress is more beautiful. Is the most. Excuse me. This dress is the most beautiful in the shop.
Good.
This shirt is better than that the shirt.
This t-shirt is What is the comparative for the word bad? Andres,
Worse?
do you remember? Worse.
Worse.
Yes. We don't
Yes.
say better, we say worse.
Yeah, yes, teacher, excuse me, worse. This cheer is the worse than that cheers.
This t-shirt is worse than the t-shirt. Okay?
Than three cheers. Okay.
18.
My car is more modern than yours.
That's good. Sean.
19. I want the most new phone in the shop.
Do you think is the correct way to say that sentence, Sean? Think about it.
Okay.
Is new an adjective of one syllable?
Newest. Okay.
Ah, now
I
you
want the
got it.
newest. Yes, I want the newest phone in the shop.
I want the newest phone in the shop. Very good. And finally,
Finally, my dog is younger than hers.
good. I got a question for both of you. Andres, do you have a brother and sisters?
Yes, teacher. I have one brother and one sister.
And who is older than you?
My brother.
Oh, so who is the oldest?
Uh, my brother Fabio is oldest the brother. Excuse me. Is the oldest my sister and me.
Ah, is the oldest one. Is simple if you say, my brother is the oldest one. Because if you put the word then, it's not a superlative anymore. It becomes a comparative sentence. Okay, just keep in mind that.
Okay, teacher.
John,
Yes, teacher.
are your parents still alive?
My mom, my dad, no.
All right. So who was younger? Your dad
My mom,
or your mom?
yes. My mom was younger than my dad.
Good. That is a comparative. So and how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have three brothers, but sister not.
Sister, you don't have a sister. So
No, teacher. No.
and who and which place do you occupy among them?
I'm the younger of all the brothers.
You're the youngest. You're the baby.
Yeah, exactly. My
Okay, I have five brothers. I have seven siblings, five brothers and two sisters, and I'm the oldest one.
you okay?
Yeah. So guys, I think you understand this topic. You are understanding pretty well. You're doing the sentences in a correct way. What is the objective of this class? What is I pretend you achieve at the end of the class? You will be able to construct and express sentences orally using comparative and superlative adjective properly in real life. Yeah, whatever we try to learn here, you have to put in practice every day. Whatever your work is, uh, any place that you go, any circumstance that you share with your friends, your families, and so on. John, where do you work?
Teacher, I work in the Cesar in a coal mine, like a
Cool.
technician mechanic.
Good. Do you know that I'm living in your hometown? I'm living in Palmira.
Yeah, teacher, I realize that.
Yeah, I'm here in Palmira. I'm not from Palmira. I has been living here for the last uh, 30 years, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah, 13,
okay,
13, 14 years. Because
yeah.
I came here in 2005 and we are in 2019. So I'm living here as you
And how do you
know.
see the city?
Your old city, your hometown. This is your old hometown.
Yes, you like it. Do you like it?
I like it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
This is a small city. You can go wherever you want in short time. I used
Yes.
I used to move in Palmira and my bike. I don't like motorcycle. I don't like anything else. I'm a person
Uh,
who care for the environment.
okay,
So
okay, excellent.
moving on, here we have the use of comparative and super and adjective. Sorry, and superlative. But first, we're going to see another way in how we use comparative adjective. For example, the first that we have a sentence that we have here is we use comparative adjective to show change or more comparison. We say this car is better. Do you have a car, John?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, this car is better. But we also can say, but it's much more expensive.
Mm.
You see, there is not like a comparison two things. When we compare, we always use two things or two persons or two animals or whatever we want to compare. I'm feeling happier now. You see, we form the adjective as a comparative and we express, I'm feeling happier than before. We need a bigger garden. It means you have a small garden. It's time to grow more flowers or plants and everything and make that garden bigger. Yes, this is another way how we use comparative adjective. And also, we use then when we want to compare one thing with another. You already practiced that, and I already said to you that the word then is very uh, important when we use comparative sentence. Sorry, she is 2 years older than me. Yeah, New York is more bigger than Boston. He is a better player than Ronaldo. France is a bigger country than Britain. So I'm not the one who has to speak more. So I want you to repeat those sentences. Try to make a good intonation and pronunciation. Let's begin. Both of you will do the same four sentences. Let's begin with Andres. Andres,
Yes, teacher.
can you please read those four sentences for me?
Okay, she is 2 years older than me. New York is much bigger than Boston. Yes?
Go ahead.
He is better player than Ronaldo and France is bigger country than Britain.
If I give you two cities, for example, Palmira and Cartagena, how can you make that comparison? John,
Can be Palmira is Palmira is Cartagena.
I I didn't hear you. There is a noise there. It can allow me to listen well. Can you repeat what you said, please?
Yes. Palmira is colder than Cartagena.
Palmira is older or colder?
Colder, colder.
Older than Cartagena. Okay. And what is the biggest city in Colombia? Andres.
Teacher, Bogota is the most bigger city in Colombia.
It's not right.
The
Repeat
biggest.
the sentence, please.
Bogota city is Bogota is the most city uh, biggest in Colombia.
When we make a superlative, we say Bogota is the biggest, right?
Yes, yes, yes. The biggest.
Bogota is the biggest. Bigger is for the comparative.
Yes,
Biggest is the superlative. Okay?
superlative. Teacher, excuse me.
Don't excuse yourself, man. Just continue. Those mistakes are normal when we are doing this kind of conversation. So when we want to describe how many things, how many, how some things or someone changes, we can use two comparatives with, and the balloon got bigger and bigger. Yeah, have you heard this way of make a comparison? Everything is getting more and more expensive. That is something that is happening in our country. Today I hear in the news that the dollars reached the highest price in Colombia today. So it's more, the dollar goes up, the peso, the peso's value will be less, right? And things will be more expensive in our cities and everywhere where we go. Do you agree with that?
Sure, teacher.
Are you copying me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Am I speaking too fast? Hello?
Hi, teacher.
Hey, teacher.
Are you understanding what my explanation?
Um,
Yeah, we're trying to describe how things or someone changing. There is another way to use the comparative. For example, look at these three sentences. The last one, grandfather is looking older and older. Yeah, he's getting old. So and we can say that phrase in that way, looking older and older. But we also use there's an article, with comparative adjective to show that one thing depends on another. Example, the faster you drive, the more dangerous it is. The harder you study, most successful you will be in your studies. You can make those type of sentences using these descriptions or in this way to make a comparative. Okay, the higher they climb, the colder it got. Let's see what do we have here. What more explanation we have here. Here are some adjective change it or completing and superlative. Nice become nicest, right?
right.
Large,
Largest.
largest. Speak, please. I want you to speak with me.
Okay.
If the one syllable adjective ends in a vowel and consonant, we double the consonants. For example, John.
Big, biggest. Hot, hottest.
Good.
Think, thickness.
Thinnest.
Thinnest,
Thinnest.
thinnest.
Do you know what is thin in Spanish?
Is a synonym of slime?
Yeah, something like that. Slide.
Oh, yeah.
It's somebody who is delgado, to say in Spanish.
Exactly.
Two-syllable adjective, we already have mentioned this before. Two more syllable, we add must for the superlative before the adjective. For example, Andres.
This book is the most expensive book.
Go ahead.
This picture is the most beautiful picture in the museum.
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 Museum, yes. Just you have to keep in mind when you have to use the most and when you have to use only the word the. To make it clear, when you have a one syllable adjective, you use just the. When you have two or more syllables, you use the most and so on, okay? That is the key things that you need to keep in mind whenever you're going to make a comparison and superlative. But we also have some irregular forms. We on the chart before we just see two of them. Those first two that you see there. John, can you read the first three, please?
Okay, teacher. Good, better, bets. Bad, worse, worse. Far, farther, farthest.
I'm going to give you three names. For example, I'm going to give you Cuadrado, Hazard, Cristiano. Use those three names with the adjective good. How do you describe them and do a description, a comparison, and a superlative sentence?
Could you repeat me the names, please?
Cuadrado, Hazard, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, I don't know a lot of football, but I doing the exercise.
Do it. That is the way. We're trying.
Okay. Excuse me, teacher. The second one, who was the name?
The second one was Hazard. This is a Belgian player, soccer player.
Okay. Okay. Hazard. Hazard is better player than Ronaldo.
I'm going to do an example, and you will continue with that. For example, I want to say, Palmira is beautiful. Cali is more beautiful than Palmira. But Medellin is the most beautiful city of them. You got
Okay,
it?
okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. Cuadrado is a good player, soccer player.
Yeah.
Hazard is better player than Cuadrado.
Good.
But Ronaldo is the best player, the best soccer player.
Yes, but Ronaldo is the best of them. You can use that word too. Ronaldo is the best of them. That is very good. How about you, Andrew, Andres?
Far, teacher, the others words?
Worse and worse. Bad, worse and worse. Use the same names, Cuadrado, Hazard, and Ronaldo.
Bad, worse, and worse.
Bad, worse, and worst. Yes, those three.
Complicated. Okay.
It's not complicated.
Ronaldo is bad player soccer.
Soccer player, soccer player.
Okay, but Eden Hazard is worse soccer player than Ronaldo.
Good.
Cuadrado is the worst soccer player of all.
Of all. Very good. You see, it wasn't difficult. You did it pretty well. So the other four irregular adjectives that we have here are far, farther, farthest. Far, further, furthest. Little, less, least. Yeah? And we also use much, many, more, and most. The most we has been using before. So here are some sentences used when we use the with superlative adjectives. John.
Excuse me, teacher, I can't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
Here we're going to do, we use to do sentences using the word the with superlative adjective. Can you read those sentences, please? Each of you read one in one. Starting with John.
Hello, teacher.
Are you not listening to
Hello.
me? Yeah, I'm listening. Are you listening to me?
Right now, yes, teacher. Could you repeat me, please?
Just, I'm asking you to read, both of you, those four sentences where we use the word the to make superlative adjective. So you read one, Andrew the other one, and so on.
Which sentence, teacher?
The ones that are in the screen. It was the happiest day of my life. Don't you see the screen, Sean? Here, this one here. Andres, can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
By this screen, teacher.
Something is happening with your computer because I haven't done anything. I just put the next slides and I haven't changed anything. Now
I
can you see
don't
it?
know, teacher, but I don't know, teacher, but by my screening design, it design slide.
So I'm showing some sentences. Andrew, can you read those sentences?
Yes, teacher. I was the happiest day of my life.
It was the happiest day of my life.
Okay, all right, teacher. Now yes, see this the following slide. Okay, read the second one.
Yes, please.
Okay. Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
John, Andrew.
Yes, that's the best film I have seen this year.
John.
Next one. Next one. I have three sisters. Jan is the oldest and Angela is the youngest.
Good. Sean, can you repeat these sentences after me, please? Everest is the highest mountain in the world?
Okay. Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
No. You're saying mountain. Say mountain.
Mountain. Ah, okay.
Good.
Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
Much better. Okay,
Mountain.
so here you see one syllable adjective to make superlative from adjective with one syllable. We already say this. Okay, slow, slowest, fast, fastest, tall, tallest, short, shortest.
Sure.
All right, let's continue and see this one. Here are some questions. You are going to answer them according to your knowledge, right? I will do the
Okay.
questions and you will answer them. For you, John, who is the best looking celebrity in your country?
The the best looking celebrity in my country is uh, the
Who?
fire, fire.
I don't remember who is him. Is a girl or is a boy or is a man?
No, no, fire is a celebration.
No,
Looking
you're
celebrity, excuse me.
misunderstanding the question. Who is the best looking celebrity? Celebrity.
Okay. The best looking celebrity in my country is Shakira, maybe.
Shakira, that's good. Hey, Andrew,
Yes.
for you, what restaurant has the most delicious food you have ever eaten?
What? The most delicious foods.
Yes. What restaurant?
What restaurant has the most delicious food? The Mesón Español.
The Maison Español. And what do they
Yes.
serve? What do they serve there?
Paella.
Paella.
Here in Pereira.
It's in Pereira. Good. I want to go there, and you can invite me whenever I go to Pereira.
Me
Yes.
too. Me
We
too.
have to meet. We have to meet in Pereira one of these days.
Okay.
Sean, do you like music?
Sure, teacher, sure.
What is the best song ever you have heard?
The best song that I ever listening is salsa.
Sasha, which one is that?
Salsa is
Salsa. No, I'm talking about you're going to give me the name of the song you have. Salsa is like a type of music. I'm talking
it's
a
a
song,
ring.
one
It's
in
a,
particular.
okay. The the best song I have listening is That's All Model.
Good.
That's All Model. Aquel
That's
viejo
almost.
motel.
Ah, I like that song. It's a good song. A good one.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
Mr. Andres.
Teacher, the best song.
No, 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 no. I
Okay.
want you to tell us who is the greatest football player of all time. Your own perception.
The greatest football player of all times for me is
Yeah.
Pele.
Pelé.
Yes, Pele.
Good. And for you, John?
Yes, I was thinking it is says to play soccer. Soccer player.
Well, I didn't see Pelé playing because I I didn't have even TV at the time where I was born, but I think for me, the best soccer player that I have seen playing is Ronaldinho. For me, is the one who changed the style for the of that sport.
Cristiano,
Yeah,
teacher?
No, Ronaldinho.
Ah,
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho. That is for me
okay,
the
yeah.
best one I have seen playing this beautiful sport.
Oh, okay. I think Ronaldo Nazario.
Yeah, that is another good one. It's a good forward player. So let's talk about this question. John, who is the best place, pardon, where is the best place to buy handmade things in your city?
Where is the best place to buy handmade?
You know what is handmade?
I think that is like artesanías.
Yes, yes.
Mm, in my city. In my city. Handmade.
Do you know any place in your city where they
No,
sell
no, I don't.
handmade?
I don't know exactly where is the place, but I going to do the exercise. The best
Okay.
place to the best place to buy handmade things is in the center of the Barranquilla.
Oh, good. Very good. Have you bought anything there?
Really, really not.
You are lying, but that's good. That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Andres,
Yes.
talking about English, what is the most difficult thing about studying English?
Oof, teacher, the most difficult thing um, for me studying English is the listening.
The listening.
Oof, for me
It's,
it's very complicated.
it's a little complicated,
Yes,
but you can get it by practicing audios and videos. You will get a good level of listening, good skill on that. And how about you, Sean?
yes, music, videos, TV. Uh,
Those things will help you to improve your listening skill. Okay, just keeping doing that. Whenever you have time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day will be enough for you to get a better ability on listening. And you, John, what is the best, sorry, what is the most difficult things about studying the language, English?
I agree with Andres, teacher, because listening skill, I think that is the most difficult ability in all the English. But it's how you say that we should to practice a lot with the audios and videos. But yes, sometimes we don't dedicate the enough time for that.
Is right. Is right. You know, when I learned the language, the things I did was just spend about 1, 2, 3 hours a day just listening and trying to repeat what they said on those audios. But it was the way how I got the pronunciation and the level of listening that I have now. So I recommend you to do the same. Just try to find those uh, application app that you can find on internet and take advantage of those, as we say, app. So don't stop. You are in the right way. You almost are getting to the end. So you have to practice more. You have to study as much audios and videos, listening to music as Andres was telling us, and you will do great in short time. So let's continue with some more questions and see how do you answer them. Superlative question. For example, what is the most creative person you know in your city, in your family, your friends, your workplace? Uh, Andres.
Teacher, who the most creative person? Uh, I think the people, Colombian in other countries is very creative. We Colombians in the world are people very intelligent. I think.
Good. You change the question, but it's good. It's good. People that are Colombian, when they're not in their countries, they are very smart to survive at any circumstance they get into. Yeah, you're right, Sean. Sorry, Andrew. Sean, how about you? Where is the best place to go in your country for vacation? In your country, I mean Colombia.
My country. Okay, I consider that in my country there is a lot of places to visit in vacation, but
Yes.
but the best of all, I think that is uh, mm, Cali, Chris the Redeemer.
Which one?
Chris the Redeemer in Cali.
In Cali. Hmm.
Yes.
And how about in your city?
My city in Barranquilla, in my city, the best place to go on vacation is to the beaches. There are different kinds of beaches in this city. That you
Okay,
can visit on vacation in family and enjoy in family.
good. And you, Andres?
Mm, where's the best place for me is the beach of Santa Marta City.
You know, I disagree with you. I'm a person who likes nature. And to tell you the truth, the best place I ever been for a vacation is a place called Gorgona. Probably you know it was a prison uh, 2 decades ago, or probably 3 decades ago. But Gorgona is a very beautiful and splendid and marvelous place to go. I don't know if you have been in the Pacific, but it's one of the most quiet, peaceful, and attractive place you can go and spend vacation with your families or your friends. I recommend you that place. There is no people around you selling everything now. If you want to have a good rest and want to spend time with yourself, go there, and you will find peace and everything. Nature, air, ocean, fish, everything that you need for recreate yourself. So I recommend to you Gorgona. It's a great place to go on vacation.
Okay.
Teacher, Gorgona is the island where there was a jail.
Yes, I'm talking about that.
Yes.
Now is a natural park. It's a natural park where
Yes.
people go on vacation there. There are many places there for scientists go and study uh, the deep of the ocean and everything. The shark.
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yeah.
this island is near Buenaventura.
And no, it's in nearest is nearest to Guapi. It belongs to
What?
Guapi.
Guapi.
Yes, Guapi. Guapi is the town where I finished my high school. I'm original from Timbiqui, but I study in Guapi.
Okay.
It takes about 45 minutes or an hour, depending on the water motor water that you use, or the boat, or whatever uh, canoe or
How
ship
many
you use.
how many hours, teacher?
Depending on which transportation you take. If you take a fast boat, for example, you can take 45 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, and also depending on the level of the water, and how the ocean is this calm, or is we say brave. See, if el mar está bravo, it's difficult for you
Hmm.
to sail on it.
The the Pacific Sea is complicated.
Yeah, I have so many experiences. One day I can share with you my experience in traveling on the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Teacher, I was in Tumaco. Uh, I was in a island near Tumaco. The Pacific is complicated for for traveling in boat.
Yeah, to travel in boats is a little complicated. Yeah, you're right. Depending on the time that you take the ocean. Okay, let's continue. The time is running out, and we have to finish with our lesson. How are you feeling until now? How are you feeling until now? The lesson. Are you good? Are you understanding? You feel okay?
Okay, I fine. Okay, teacher.
Good. So there is so many more questions here. If you want, I can send it to you to your email, so you can practice and put it with some friends, or whatever you want to do with them. If you want, I can send it to you. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
It also will be on the recording. You will find there. To conclude with this, I have here one dialogue. Okay, this dialogue is based on introduction, comparative, and superlative dialogue. So we'll be talking, you two and me. I'll be doing Eric. Sean will do Helen. Sorry, Sean. And Andrew will be Jimmy.
Yes.
Good. So I
Me,
will.
Helen.
You'll be Helen.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
You'll be Helen. Can you see it better now, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Don't try to read. Try to sound naturally. Okay. Don't worry. Just try to pronounce the word as you can see them. I will start. Hey, how are you? Welcome to Karaburi.
I'm very sleepy, but it's good to be here.
How was your name?
Long. It was
Long.
long, long. It was longer than the journey between Renon and Phuket.
Where are you from?
Scotland. It's a lot hotter in Thailand than in Scotland.
Scotland is one of the coldest countries in Europe.
No, it's not, but it is one of the wettest.
Is your family in Scotland?
Yes, I have two older sisters and one older brother. They all live in Scotland. My mother and my father live in Scotland too.
Do they all have red hair too?
No, they've all got dark hair. Apart from my brother, he has the lightest hair in my family.
Well, are you feeling hungry?
A little bit.
Would you like some food?
There are a few restaurants in Canterbury. They all have good food.
Yes, that would be great.
Those bags look heavy. Mm, I can see. I can see it too bad.
Can I carry
Sure,
on, please?
dance.
And Helen says, sure, thanks.
Sure, thanks.
Okay, well, we will do it again because you did pretty well, Helen. No, I'm sorry, Sean. You did pretty well. Same to you, Andrew. But I want Andrew to speak more. As you see, Helen is the one who must speak here. Andrew, I will do the same. I will be Eric. Hey, how are you? Welcome to Canterbury.
I'm very sleepy, but it's good to be here.
How was your journey?
Long is more longer than the journey between Rhino and Phuket.
Where are you from?
Scotland. It's a lot hotter in Thailand than Scotland.
Scotland is one of the coldest countries in Europe, isn't it?
No, it's not, but it's one of the wettest.
Is your family in Scotland?
Scotland.
Yes, I have two older sister and one older brother. They are live in Scotland. My mother and father live in Scotland too.
Do they all have red hair too?
No, they are got their hair. Apart from my brother, he has the lightest hair in my family.
Well, are you feeling hungry?
A little bit.
Would you like some food?
There are a few restaurants in Canterbury. They all have good food.
Yes, that'd be great.
Those bags look heavy. Let me carry. No, I can read it more.
Can I carry on for you?
Okay.
Sure, thanks.
Okay, guys. How do you feel doing this kind of exercise, like a dialogue? How often do you do to practice your English?
Yes, it's good, teacher. It's good
Sure,
for practice.
is excellent exercise for acquire the skill, uh, pronunciation, listening,
Pro-
vocabulary.
Pronunciation and intonation.
And intonation. Okay. Hey guys, I hope you could understand the topic that we study in this lesson. You did pretty well, but remember what I told you. You have to practice more and more if you want to improve in all the the ability that English offered to you. Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Because if you read well, you can pronounce the words correctly. Okay? And how do you feel about this exercise? The class, the tutor, you, how do you feel at the end? I think both of you were a little nervous to begin with, but I think while the class was developing, you were getting more confident and doing things better. It's my concern, it's my appreciation. What is your appreciation about the class today? John.
Okay, teacher. I sometimes I feel very nervous when I start to speak, but in this class I felt excellent with the company of you and of my partner Andres. I want to congratulate you and give thanks a lot of both.
Well, it's a pleasure for me to try to help you, and we will do this every 2 days. Um, be sure that whatever is in my power, I can do it for helping you to accomplish your goals. And thank you
Thanks a lot.
for being here. Andres, what do you think?
Teacher, I agree with my classmate John. I feeling a little nervous, a little confidence, uh, but I think little and little we go learning these abilities, pronunciation, listening, and I think the teacher know you have the topic and have very patience with me and my classmate John.
Uh,
Yes.
Andrew, I will be happy, man, to help you to do your best. So don't hesitate whenever you need something. We are here. We'll try to make this course as enjoyable as possible. Just keep going. Just try hard, and I promise you will do excellent at the end of this course and at the end of your career. I want to congratulate you also for being here and say thank you. And I hope I can see you and see more of your classmate in next class. Will be on Thursday, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
On Thursday, we will be study quantifier two and enough. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
So
Okay.
probably tomorrow I'll be sending you some information so you can have some insights about what we're going to study. Thank you, and I will see you on Thursday.
Teacher.
Yes, teacher. I will see you on Tuesday, John, teacher. You have a nice night and we see the on Thursday.
Okay. See, yes, John,
Teacher. Teacher, I have two little questions, please.
go ahead.
Uh, where do you from? Excuse me.
I'm from Timbiquí,
In
Cauca.
Biki.
Yeah, I'm from the
How?
Pacific. Yes, Timbiquí,
Uh,
Cauca. But I have been living here for around 14 years since I came back from the United States, 2005. That time I has been here in Palmira.
okay. And the other one is for you, Andres. Are you office police?
In this moment,
Office
no.
officer?
I'm retired. Retired.
But you were.
How?
You were one. You were one.
Were
Yes.
you a police officer, Andres?
I was the officer police. I was teacher in judicial police. I worked with him.
Okay. So
Antioquia.
let's end our conversation. We will keep in and knowing each other. And I wish you a happy night and talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Okay, teacher, blessing.
Okay. Blessing for you too. Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night,
Likewise,
teacher.
teacher, blessing. Bless.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.